Dear audience, we're going to watch a news report from the chairman of the Field Crops Producers Center Union of Turkey, Mr. Fuat Kukut. Let's watch it together. It's hard to overestimate the role of agriculture for our country, both in the past and today. We have visited the union founded with the aim to support field crops producers and talked to the chairman of the union, Mr. Fuat Kukut. I've been the chairman of the Center Union since 2009. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, an extraordinary assembly of our board of directors elected me its chairman for 5 more years. Our goal is to help the farmers and farm unions linked to us, as well as the regional farmers connected with the local authorities, to develop their production and promote their products on the markets. Also to enable buyers to directly access the farmers, which will help us to define the condition of the upcoming planting. As a center union, we have no legal right to be involved in any commercial activity. Our competence includes marketing and intermediary activity. But since we are well aware of the problems faced by the farmers of our union, as well as farmers throughout Turkey, we have decided to found a commercial company as well. Currently, we are at the stage of signing agreements with exporters from different countries. Later, we will help to promote our farmers' products on international markets, because there is a great demand for such products as sunflower, rapeseed oil, and such grain crops as wheat and barley. As I mentioned earlier, we have been holding negotiations with some well-known big international and European companies, and we have already signed dollar-based and euro-based contracts, some of which are already in effect. Owing to this, in the upcoming season, the farmers will organize their production based on signing direct contracts. So we're moving to a new type of marketing, the model of direct sales, thus ousting intermediary structures and thereby increasing incomes of the farmers. Just give it a thought. Today, farmers are so disadvantaged that they are forced to sell their products at a loss. And although I don't want to speak about the prices at the moment, the point is not only about the losses that farmers are suffering because of the current situation, or about the inadequate reward they are receiving for their hard work. The point is about interests of the Turkish economy in general. I'll tell you the following. The production volumes of European farms and agricultural sector make only 15% of the whole field crop production in Turkey. And today, the European Union needs agricultural products of Turkey. Not only the European Union, it's also Russia and the countries that are close to Russia, or its neighbors. I mean, there are quite a few countries that depend on Turkey in certain questions. They're extremely satisfied with Turkish products. During the talks, our negotiating counteragents agreed to buy our products only if we guarantee that they are made in Turkey, that they are of Turkish origin. We are working really hard on that, and we hope to continue doing so, taking part in a variety of programs, paying more attention to the details, and we will for sure keep both you and the farmers updated about that. In the union, aiming to increase exports in the agricultural sector, Fuat Kukut elaborates on the projects in detail. The aim of this project is to completely cut out the intermediary parties and intermediary companies linked to the farmers, either to completely get rid of the intermediary parties and intermediary companies linked to the farmers, or to make the share that the intermediaries get from the cooperation with the farmers more fair, and to shape the market in this direction. Today, the market prices in Turkey for many kinds of products are in one way or another established by the exchange houses. But if we think about it, these are the very same companies. For example, a company says it can buy sunflower oil at a certain price, in such a way establishing the price for the season. Not only me personally, but the entire board of directors of our union and our whole team have been doing our best, and with God's help, our work will soon yield serious results. Hopefully, it will become impossible to make money on the farmer's sweat, so to say. Today, thanks to assistance of our government, including the Ministry of Agriculture, we have developed a couple of projects. We are thankful to them for providing many opportunities to the farmers on an annual basis. This help cannot be argued. There is a great merit of our government in these projects. You might have noticed that I've pronounced the words "great merit" with an emotional emphasis. I would use even louder words, because we are talking about the projects that are going to get billions of Turkish liras worth investments from the government. Some of these projects aim at taking the farmers to the renewable sources of energy, because it's no secret to anyone that the net cost of electric energy remains a huge problem for the farmers today. And we're working on this, both in Turkey and abroad. To solve this problem, we've been working hard with engineers, engineer agencies and experts in this sphere. These projects are ready, and we have already presented them to our ministry, and we believe to receive good results in the near future. The research in these projects will show to which extent they are favorable both for Turkey on the whole and for the farmers. We have been patiently doing our best to support this project, and even paying the rent for our office. And it is still the case. We have never received any financial help from our ministry or any other institution, which is why we have decided to found a commercial company, in order to act independently on certain issues and help the farmers increase their incomes, improve their economic record and become independent from intermediaries. Like I've already said, we have received neither financial nor moral support from any institution. And I can say that a certain reward for our work is the satisfaction that we get from our success. To cut a long story short, I believe that I'm fulfilling my duties with dignity. And there can be no other opinion. And if there are any doubts or arguments, it will not be a problem for me to resign immediately. Like I said, the work must bring satisfaction. At the end of the conversation, Fuat Kukut expressed his gratitude to everyone who supports the union. I don't want to say just the words of gratitude. To achieve what the union has at the moment, we, our board of directors, the regional administrations, the heads of the regional local authorities, have done a great deal of work and covered a long way, which required great patience. We have been able to achieve the present-day results owing to the work of our board of directors. I don't want to talk about the work I have done personally. And thanks to our joint efforts, as well as incredible patience, incredible support provided by the heads of the regional administrations, who made decisions on certain moral and financial issues to help the union get to this day. So not only do I want to thank them all, but I also want to say, may God bless you.